In this video, I'm going to learn how to light a commercial to go from this to this. You see, I have this problem where I'm constantly buying a ton of different kinds of camera gear, but I don't really know how to use it. So in this video, I'm going to learn how to actually use the camera gear to light the scene and make this whiskey bottle look cinematic. The first thing I'm going to do is set the scene up like I would any other video. We'll bring in a backdrop that's nice, dark, and really helps make the whiskey bottle stand out. Then I'm just going to set up a basic 2-light setup. This is really kind of the only thing I really know how to set up right now, and also it's exactly what I do for these YouTube videos. My key light's going to be set 45 degrees to the left, and my fill light's going to be somewhere on the right side, just kind of filling in that extra space. I'm going to make sure to set both of these cameras to a nice daylight temperature of like 5900 Kelvin. This will really help just make the whiskey look natural and really help stand it out. And already you can tell that the shot is starting to look better. But better isn't good enough, people. We're making a commercial here. Why can't I do that? So I went back to YouTube and I tried to learn anything else I could about lighting a commercial. And I think I found 3 simple things to help transform the scene from this to this. But learning to light a scene is only the first part in my 3-part series where I challenge myself to create a whiskey commercial with no experience in the hopes to get my first videography client. I'm learning lighting, camera movement, and editing to put a commercial together. Once it's done, I'm going to bring it to the distillery to see what they think. The first thing I noticed about the scene is that we were getting a very straight on, almost like a top down shot of the whiskey bottle. That's just not ideal for what we're going for. In TVs and movies, whenever you're looking down on a subject, it usually means that they're like weak or inferior. We don't want that for this commercial.
You will never be enough.
We want our whiskey bottle to be the hero in our story. So to help us with this, I couldn't lower the tripod anymore, so I found a couple books and just slid them underneath the whiskey bottle. This helps raise the whiskey bottle and gives us a nice good angle to look at. This next idea is probably the single most influential lighting trick you can do to transform your scene in seconds. What we're going to do is we're going to cut out some tissue paper around the area of the bottle. Then we're just going to place a light behind it and voila, you have a beautiful looking scene. The backlight really helps the liquids within the bottle stand out and almost illuminate. The tissue paper acts as a nice diffuser to give you some consistent color throughout the bottle. Overall, this just helps make the whiskey bottle stand out so well in the background. While on scene, I was also playing around with the temperature settings of this backlight. At first, I thought a nice orange warm color would really help the whiskey on the inside stand out. But when doing this, I also realized that this changes the color of the bottle, and that's not really what we're going for. So I decided to keep the backlight at a daylight temperature. The final thing we did to transform the scene was we added a hairlight. This probably wasn't the most game-changing thing we did throughout this process, but it's the small details that really help make a commercial stand out. As you can see, when we add this hairlight, you get a nice glow on the rim of the bottle. That's really what we're going for here. This will help separate the bottle from the background even more. And just like that, you have a beautifully lit whiskey commercial. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and tune into my next video where we learn different camera movements to go into making a whiskey commercial. Until next time, goodbye. Calling that done. Don't care.